Exposes relentless crackdown raids across India. It's bye-bye PFI. PFI's history, banned across India along with its affiliates for the next 5 years.
मुझे लगता है कि चूँकि ये मामला राष्ट्रीय सुरक्षा का मामला है, तो जिस तरह से सरकार ने जो फैसले लिए हैं, बहुत सोच समझ के फैसले लिए हैं।
Muslim groups, Christian groups across India backing the government action against PFI and its affiliates, backing the ban, saying it's good riddance.
बंदी लगाना यूएपीए के आधार पर इसका कोई हल नहीं निकलेगा। पहले भी कई संगठनों पर पाबंदी लगी, आरएसएस पर पाबंदी लगी थी।
Left bringing back the Hindu extremism narrative is so desperate, drawing the PFI parallel with the RSS, a flawed comparison. Thank you for joining us on The Burning Question. I'm Niranjan. Ladies and gentlemen, on this channel for the last 5 years since we launched in 2017, we've been exposing the PFI, the Popular Front of India, day after day. Ladies and gentlemen, the PFI, which has unleashed a wave of terror across India in the last over 1 decade, encouraged youth to pick up arms, gave terror training, even carried out attacks. And each time we reported on this, we face cases from the PFI. We continue to fight the PFI in courts across India for our coverage. And tonight we are proudly the enemy number one of this now banned group. For us, we've always said it's nation first. Ladies and gentlemen, the Popular Front of India is history tonight.
It's a long list of allegations, and they have resulted in a 5-year ban for the organization. An official Gazette notification bans the Popular Front of India, along with other affiliate organizations, naming them organizations that engage in unlawful activities. Among the list of allegations is the PFI having engaged in several terror-related activities. The politics is heating up.
राइट विंग हो, मिडिल विंग हो, सेंटर विंग हो, कोई विंग हो, जो भी रेडिकलाइजेशन और एक्सट्रीमिज्म की तरफ किसी को लेकर जाता है, उसको अपोज करने की ज़रूरत है। और अगर आप ये कह रहे हैं कि रेडिकलाइजेशन सिर्फ एक तरफ हो रहा है, नहीं, रेडिकलाइजेशन हर तरफ हो रहा है।
भारत सरकार के इस निर्णय का बहुत बहुत स्वागत करता हूँ। हमने भारत सरकार से पहले यही डिमांड करी थी कि इस संगठन के खिलाफ यदि पूरे एविडेंस है तो इस पर जल्द से बैन लगाया जाए। और ये बैन उन लोगों के लिए एक सबक है जो देश विरोधी गतिविधियों में शामिल रहते हैं, जो संगठन देश के आइन के खिलाफ जाके काम करते हैं, उनके लिए बहुत बड़ा सबक है। वो देखें कि देश की सुरक्षा से बढ़ के कुछ भी नहीं।
The circular the PFI released included names of at least 10 individuals killed since 2016, with the allegations of the murder being the objective of disturbing public peace and tranquility and creating a reign of terror in public demand. The organization is further alleged to have been linked to global terror organizations such as the ISIS and have participated in terror activities in Syria, Iraq and Afghanistan.
Many of the victims who survived the ordeal, the families of those people who have been killed in Kerala, be it the family of Nandu, be it the family of Sanjit, and so many others, they all today are saying a heave of relief as well. We are seeing a very concerted effort by the NIA. In just a matter of 7 days, this ban has been enforced. The raid itself under the code name Operation Octopus was so meticulously carried forward that even the PFI or its affiliates had no clue whatsoever what was happening around.
And as many support the action against the radical outfit.
बहुत पहले लग जाना चाहिए था। 5 साल पहले जो इनकी एक्टिविटीज देश के खिलाफ जो षड्यंत्र रचे जा रहे थे उसके अंदर सामने आई हुकूमत वक्त के, तो उनको उसी वक्त इसके ऊपर कार्रवाई करनी चाहिए थी। लेकिन इन्होंने अपनी पूरी जांच पड़ताल के बाद इन्होंने जो कार्रवाई की है वो काबिल तारीफ है।
प्रधानमंत्री नरेंद्र मोदी जी ने कट्टरपंथी संगठन PFI पर प्रतिबंध लगा करके एक अच्छा कदम उठाया है।
और ये बैन उन लोगों के लिए एक सबक है जो देश विरोधी गतिविधियों में शामिल रहते हैं, जो संगठन देश के आइन के खिलाफ जाके काम करते हैं, उनके लिए बहुत बड़ा सबक है। वो देखें कि देश की सुरक्षा से बढ़ के कुछ भी नहीं।
हमें खुशी है कि देश की सरकार ने इनके खिलाफ कार्रवाई करी और हम ऐसे हर संगठन के खिलाफ जो इस्लाम को बदनाम करेंगे, देश के खिलाफ नौजवानों को खड़ा करेंगे, हम उनके लिए लड़ाई लड़ रहे हैं, लड़ते रहेंगे और आगे भी लड़ते रहेंगे।
There are a few who question the ban.
पाबंदी लगाना UAPA के आधार पर इसका कोई हल नहीं निकलेगा। पहले भी कई संगठनों पर पाबंदी लगी, RSS पर पाबंदी लगी थी, माओइस्ट पर पाबंदी लगी थी, लेकिन हल नहीं निकला।
Our point is very clear. All the extremism, whether it is Hindu religious, whether it is Islam religious, whether it is Christian religious, all type of extremism, religious extremism, should be taken seriously and stringent action to be taken against these extremist forces beyond caste, beyond religion. This is what our party stand. Rahul Gandhi, the first day itself, told very categorically.
The ban of Popular Front, it is quite unconstitutional. Here in India, now it is there is an atmosphere of undeclared emergency.
The present BJP government, both in the center as well in the states, they are absolutely against the Muslim community throughout the country. It is seen clearly.
With a recommendation for the ban being put forward by states such as Uttar Pradesh, Karnataka and Gujarat, the Modi government puts the nation first. But aren't those questioning the ban jeopardizing the national security itself? Bureau Report, Republic TV.
And introducing our panelists this evening, Xavier Rodriguez, Chief Editor, Goa Chronicle, joining us live from Goa. Deshrata Nigam, Advocate, Supreme Court, has been on the broadcast this evening with us. Professor Geeta Bhatt, Political Analyst, joining us live from Delhi. Kamru Chaudhary, Leader, Congress. Tawseef Ahmed Khan, Advocate, Political Analyst, joining us live from Kolkata. Saida Falak, Activist, joining us live from Hyderabad on the burning question. And I want to start with this document. In fact, we all woke up to this document. This is the Gazette of India notification. In fact, it came in exactly at 6:30 a.m. 6:30 a.m. when we broke this document. And in this document, ladies and gentlemen, in case you're watching this broadcast, let me read out. This is the official Ministry of Home Affairs notification that came in this morning. Official Home Ministry of India notification that came in this morning. Talking about the ban on the PFI, talking about the crimes of the PFI. And let me draw your attention here. PFI's founding members are the leaders of the Students Islamic Movement of India, SIMI, a fact. PFI has linkages with the Jamaatul Mujahideen Bangladesh, a fact, both of which are proscribed organizations. Number of instances of international linkages of PFI with global terrorist groups like the Islamic State of Iraq, that is ISIS, and talking about their links with different terror groups based in India and abroad. And I want to draw your attention to just this one paragraph, and I'll go across to our panelists this evening. PFI cadres have been involved in several terrorist acts and murder of several persons, including Sanjit in Kerala, November 2021, Ramalingam, Tamil Nadu 2019, Nandu, Kerala 2021, Abhimanyu, Kerala 2018, Bibin, Kerala 2017, Sharat, Karnataka 2017, Rudresh, Karnataka 2016, Praveen Pujari, Karnataka 2016, Shashi Kumar, Tamil Nadu 2016, Praveen Nettaru, recently in Karnataka 2022. Criminal activities, brutal murders carried out by PFI cadres for the sole objective of disturbing peace and tranquility, creating a reign of terror in the public mind. Now, these are facts of why the government of India has banned the PFI, and this is just the tip of the iceberg. Just the tip of the iceberg. Several charge sheets that have been filed, some in the courts of law in 2022, details of which we'll get into later. Let me get in the opening comments. First up, opening comments. Kamru Chaudhary, why is the Congress party trying to draw the RSS comparison? Because several Congress leaders in the past, including Kamal Nath today, who said it's a good thing that PFI has been banned. Why is Congress, rather, who really speaks for the Congress, and why is the Congress party almost seeming upset on the PFI ban today? Kamru, and then I'll get Savio to start.
Yeah, good evening, Niranjan. The basic point Rahul Gandhi ji has said on the day of the that the NIA conducted raids all across the country, and he categorically stated that any sort of religious fundamentalism Congress party doesn't accept and will not accept. Our fight is against this sectarian form of fundamentalism that is there. But to be a devil's advocate tonight, let me just ask you, what is the main reason that organizations like the PFI are gaining its roots in India? Why are they be able to radicalize the youth of this country? The basic fundamental question everybody has to answer tonight. You just can't say that we got 35,000 rupees in a Siddiq Kappan's pocket, which we presume that PFI has given to Siddiq Kappan, so he needs to be jailed. This is not the logic. Whatever I have gone through the entire gazette, their links with some organizations is very, very suspect, and they should have been banned much earlier, because Indian society does not subscribe to such type of radical elements within our society. But then you must understand, the way the BJP has been progressing with its exclusive or what you call this politics of seclusion, the one particular community has been completely secluded from the political mainstream by the ruling government, by the ruling major one of the biggest party of India, the Bharatiya Janata Party. Okay. Then it is but natural that these people will try to radicalize. Look, the Muslims of this country do not have a political say in the running of the country, so you come to us, we will provide you this, we will provide you that. That is the problem. Now when Popular Front of India is radicalizing the youth on one side of the divide, then what is the RSS doing on the other side? It is also doing the same thing.
Radicalizing.
The Ram Sena, Sri Ram Sena, or you hold the Dharam Sansad, you hold the Dharam Sansad that is being organized. When they call openly for the genocide of the Muslims.
One minute. There's a difference between hate speech. Kamru, at this point, I'll just stop you. There's a difference between hate speech, and I agree with you. Your limited point on hate speech, I agree. There have been instances of hate speech which have been dealt with in the courts as well. In the Supreme Court has dealt with the issue of hate speech and all these cases you mentioned. There's a difference between hate speech and terror. I repeat, hate speech and terror. Savio, even Muslim groups are welcoming it.
No,
Many Muslim groups are welcoming it.
Hate begets hate.
Why are political parties, in fact... No, Kamru, let me break the news to you. Kamru, let me break the news to you. In fact, I'd like to break... I have some breaking news update. I have breaking news update. And then Savio will come in. The PFI, I repeat, the breaking news update is that the PFI has accepted the ban. Breaking news is that the PFI has accepted the ban. Let me, in fact, share this with my news team as well. You can break that. The PFI has accepted the ban. Getting you details. This is Kerala State General Secretary of the PFI, Abdul Sattar. PFI General Secretary in Kerala, Abdul Sattar, says all PFI members and public are informed that the Popular Front of India has been dissolved. MHA has issued a notification banning PFI as law-abiding citizens of our great country. The organization accepts the decision. PFI has admitted the ban. PFI has said, we are history. Why are political parties fighting? Savio, unable to understand this discontent within the political fraternity, especially the opposition. What's going on, Savio?
Well, let me, for Kamru's own intelligence, read out the intelligence dossier on PFI 2022, which was the basis on which the decisions to crack down on PFI and the ban for 5 years. So I'll just read 2 paragraphs, which is very important for the rest of the country to understand the mindset of this organization. PFI recruits were radicalized by display of selective video clippings on emotive issues like Babri Masjid demolition, communal riots in Gujarat and other parts of the country, aimed at instilling a sense of Muslim persecution and distrust against the state as well as other communities. In another paragraph it reads on, furthermore, adept cadres were selected for advanced modules like riot courses, weapon handling, etc., and form part of hit squads or service teams maintained by the organization. Rauf Sharif, former General Secretary, CFI, had revealed that PFI runs a secret relief wing which actually plans and executes revenge attacks on selected RSS leaders. The PFI, over 1,400 criminal cases have been registered against its cadres of the PFI and its affiliates across the country, including a UAPA, the Explosive Substances Act, Arms Act, and other sections of IPC. The PFI covertly organizes training exercises, military-like drills where participants are trained to use criminal force and violence against certain religious groups which are perceived as enemies of Islam. The intent of PFI, I'm going to say it again and I'm going to say it loud, whether you accept it or not is irrelevant. The intent of the PFI was to turn India into an Islamic caliphate by 2047. And that is the real reason behind their indoctrination of the youth, the indoctrination of the men. PFI was a small organization in the southern parts of India 10 years back.
Quick intervention, Kamru.
Today, it is in 22 states and it's an Islamic radicalized organization.
What this gentleman is saying out here, nobody in India will differ on that. Can I, sir? Can I, sir?
Reading out
can I please, sir?
Of the dossier.
Can I please? I know you are reading from a document. Can you just have this much of a patience to hear the other side of the story also? We are here not defending the PFI, nor are we here defending the ban. But the society, Indian society needs to understand some very basic cancerous ideology that has gripped the Indian society as of now. So the cancer needs to be killed from the roots.
Do you know when
can I, sir?
One minute.
Your guests also won't be able to.
Okay, Savio, let him come in for 30 seconds, Savio. I'll give you a chance to rebut. Savio, okay, I'll give you 30 seconds, Kamru, and then I'll let Savio respond. I want to bring in the other panelists as well. Tausif, I'm getting you in. Tausif, I know you want to say something. I'm getting in Kamru. Kamru, make your point. I want to go to the other panelists.
I'm not denying any of the facts that this gentleman is reading out from a page. I don't have any qualms about it, but the basic point that the country wants to know, we are a secular country.
Read Goa Chronicle, you'll find it.
PFI is espousing to a particular community. It is absolutely wrong. They were radicalizing people in the name of Islamic State. That is also absolutely wrong. Now, what difference does PFI and RSS have? I can list at least 15 points wherein the RSS and the PFI have got similarities.
No.
Now, can I say that RSS needs to ban?
One minute.
Because RSS wants it.
One minute.
PFI wants it.
Kamru. No, 1 minute. At that point. 1 minute. No, this is no. I just want Kamru. 1 minute. Savio, 1 minute. Factual counter, and then I'll respond to Kamru, but Tausif can respond. Can come in after this. They have been banned under UAPA for the terror links. Okay? They haven't been banned for hate speech. Okay? They have been banned for their links to terror. Direct links to terror, which are in the form of evidence and charge sheets filed following investigations across India. Now, this equivalence you're trying to draw between the PFI and the RSS is flawed on many fronts. I understand that political parties may feel upset. And by the way, let me tell you, Kamru, on another note, right? Did you know, Kamru, and I'm sure you did, the Congress party had an understanding with the SDPI before the Karnataka elections in 2018. Did you know that? And if the SDPI is banned now, I'm telling you. I'm saying if the SDPI is banned now,
had a government with a PDP in Kashmir.
I am telling, that you can't compare PDP to PFI. You can't do that. You can't compare PFI to RSS. You can't compare PFI to PDP.
Why
1 minute.
not? Just the other day you were holding a debate on PDP saying that it's an anti-national. It was wanting an Azad Kashmir and all sort of things you were running.
You've been on many such debates, Kamru. We fought for the ban of the PFI.
Be selective. That's the problem with India right now. It's very selective. When we go and vilify somebody,
no, I think we are very.
I cannot be an advocate. No.
Can I respond to him?
Tausif, I'll let Tausif come in. I'll let you, Savio. I'll just let you come in.
Don't be selective. At least one thing we must be sure about it.
No,
do you
how
want
can you compare
a nation to continue, or do you want a apartheid
You can
nation?
question. 1 minute. 1 minute. How can you compare the PFI to PDP? Sorry, I mean it's not like we love what Mehbooba Mufti says about India or our government or our country or about the tricolor. No, we don't. But has the PDP killed people? Has the PDP encouraged people to pick up arms? Maybe they have. We don't know. We'll have to investigate. 1 minute. No. 1 minute. But you can't compare the PFI to the. You can't compare the PFI to the PDP. No, you're same way you can't compare them to the RSS. I'm getting in Tausif. Kamru will do another round. Let Tausif come in. Tausif and then Deshatan. Tausif.
On 2 points on whether PDP has killed any people, has committed murder, or has radicalized people. I don't know about PDP, but there are allegations with PFI, I agree to that, and there are also allegations on RSS that has to be investigated. That yes, there are RSS workers in South, they have killed PFI members or whoever, but they are involved in murder. Also in hate speech. You see, PFI member talks about creating a what not Islamic State in 2047, as one of the panelists was speaking. I absolutely agree that this is anti-national. Anyone who talks about that. Similarly, on the other side, you have a draft constitution ready of Hindu Rashtra, where Varanasi would be declared capital instead of Delhi.
No, who has said that?
And this is going.
No, 1 minute. Who has said that? Tausif, who has said that?
In Prayagraj, in Dharam Sammelan, in February, this draft constitution was presented, 32-page draft.
By whom?
And it will be again presented in upcoming Magh Mela in 2023.
By whom?
And you must know this already.
No, by whom?
Since you are running.
No, please educate us. By whom?
You must know this. And if you
this Hindu Rashtra Sammelan and all of this you're talking about, Tausif, why don't you tell our viewers?
I do not accept this. I will not accept this. No. Please do not say all these rubbish things to me.
No, but you're the one. You're making a claim, Tausif. It's my duty to ask you for your source.
32 page draft constitution.
Who?
Declaring India as a Hindu Rashtra.
Who?
With Varanasi as the capital, and you are denying it.
Who? But who?
You are denying it.
No, who drafted this 34-page constitution?
And
what are you talking about?
Investigate and link it to RSS member. These are all umbrella organization. There are in this meeting more than 30 so-called Hindutva scholars and seers.
See, any fringe group, 1 minute.
You have to talk about this. You do not want
I'll get Deshatan Nigam. You the problem is you pick up the fringe. No, but you pick up the fringe. I think you may be wrong in that, Tausif. Tausif, you may be a little off the mark.
But on the other side, you are straight away denying it.
No, I'm not denying anything. I'm saying I agree with you to the extent that I agree with you to the extent. Tausif, I agree. Tausif, I agree with you to the extent. I agree with you to the extent that there are some RSS leaders who may be facing an investigation in Kerala for alleged attacks. I agree with you. But where is this coming from, this constitution? Deshatan Nigam, you pick up any fringe group and then you make it about Hindu Rashtra. Who has spoken about Hindu Rashtra, for God's sake?
Dharam Sansad held in Prayagraj.
May I come in?
Yes,
may I come in? Tausif, the question was to me. Hindu by nature is secular. Hindu by nature is secular and allows all modes of worship. And somebody, I remember saying Hindu Rashtra, they said because there were common ancestors. Having common ancestors, one. Secondly, it's a cultural and geographical construct where we have common construct and it allows all kinds of worship. whereas PFI's brand is to eliminate Hindus, which they're very clear from the documents, vision document of 2047. Now, why this organization has been banned under UAPA? One, it talks of breaking the country, and then it attacks the integrity and sovereignty of the country, causes disaffection against India, and does not have any faith and allegiance to the Constitution of India. Apart from that, it does writing on very, very serious issues that we had: CAA, hijab issues. Kanpur was a classic example when the president and the prime minister was in the same city. Thirdly, the conspiracy to kill the prime minister in Patna rally, that was also unearthed. And gruesome murders which have been done. It is involved in drug peddling, arms smuggling, and also gold smuggling. One of the members who was involved in the PFI murder, PFI murdering a RSS person in Kerala, was caught in gold smuggling case, smuggling 30 kg of gold. Now let me also point out, PFI runs a parallel court, Sharia court, in number of districts in southern India. They are known as Darul al-Qada. And secondly, they run a parallel administration also. And therefore, please show me any of the documents of RSS or the organization you are naming where they have said to eliminate, Hindus. And let me tell you, please don't shout in between. Have some discipline. 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 Don't be so indisciplined. Don't be like a PFI member. Please don't be like a PFI member. Please calm yourself down. Calm yourself down. Don't behave like a PFI.
Okay, no name calling. No name calling.
So please,
no name calling, please.
Calm down. Calm down.
Yeah.
No
name calling, please. No name calling.
Calm down.
We can do the debate without the name calling. Okay, come on. Let's continue. We're wasting time doing this. Wasting time.
Therefore, the issues which have been raised, which have been backed out by various, allegations that have been made in the document in the Gazette. These are very serious issues. The recruiting agent for Al-Qaeda, Jaish-e-Mohammed, and having connection with ISIS, as well as the Turkey intelligence. I am saying Turkey's intelligence, PFI was in touch with. And there are very many serious issues. And number of PFI members who were sent to Iraq to fight, number of them died, and their parents made serious, requests to the government of India to get them back. Only one of them came back. The rest of them died. They lost their valuable children. Please understand the kind of action which has been taken over a period of time by collecting evidence, serious investigation, and then this organization has been banned. This organization, despite not to be promoted, will get a chance in court, in a tribunal, to prove its innocence. Let me tell you, in the High Court, where a sitting judge of the High Court will act as a tribunal and will go, and within 6 months, they have to decide whether this ban has to be uplifted or not to be uplifted.
No, but the irony this evening, I'll tell you. The irony this evening is Saida Falak and Professor Geeta Bhatt still trying to wrap my head around what Asaduddin Owaisi has said. You see, because it defeats their own logic. Because on one side, they wake up every day tweeting Godse, 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 and they fight against RSS. They say our ideological fight is against RSS. They make this equation between Godse, RSS, Godse is equal to RSS sort of a thing every morning, okay, Geeta? But today what happens is that Asaduddin Owaisi of the AIMIM says, I've always opposed PFI's extreme and radical approach. He says I've always opposed. He says they're a very bad group. I've opposed them. But I have supported the democratic approach. Okay? And then he also says, actions of some individuals who commit crimes doesn't mean the organization itself must be banned. You see, the same political parties and leaders who wake up every morning saying Godse is equal to RSS and some Dharam Sansad is equal to Hindutva and Hindus, right? Says one or some individual's crimes can't lead to a ban. Geeta.
You see, it is not about one individual, but a large number of individuals who have had associations with organizations which in the past have been involved in anti-national activity. Whether it was the National Development Front, which was being formed by Professor P. Koya, and then the Karnataka Forum for Dignity, formed by Abu Bakr, and the Manithya Nithi Patharai, the third organization formed by Abdul Rahman. All of them in the past have been associated with SIMI. Rather, Abu Bakr and Koya were the founding members of SIMI earlier, which was banned again for anti-national activity. So it is basically that the tentacles SIMI took up a new avatar in the form of NDF and the other organization which later faced heat from the government agencies when in 2002, 3, 4 they were involved again in communal rights. In Marat Beach in Kerala, there were 8 Hindus who were brutally killed over there.
Yeah.
At that time NDF was responsible. In 2003, 2002 there were communal rights in Kozhikode. Similarly was the case with other organizations, the Karnataka Dignity Front, Forum of Dignity. They were involved in attacks in the Indian Institute of Science in Bangalore, in abductions which took place in Mysore, and then there were killings because they want to do extraction for running their terror activities. So to cover all this, they formed a new organization. So it is not just one individual. A large number of people who earlier were associated with SIMI, they came together in this new avatar. And this larger umbrella of PFI had so many other organizations, the 9 organizations which have been banned along with PFI. So this is it was a very long-standing demand, and a large number of Muslim clerics have come out and have actually welcomed this move. That this is because it relates to national security, it relates to the internal security of the country.
Yes, Saida Falak.
And any such organization which has been involved, they should definitely be banned by the government. It should actually be welcomed by all those who want peace in the country and who want to ensure that anyone who is a threat to the integrity and the sovereignty of this nation, that they need to be dealt in the way as prescribed by the law of this country.
Yeah, Geeta, the irony is, Owaisi says he believes in the democratic approach. Now, the democratic approach has been to investigate this group, find out evidence, file a charge sheet, right? And what more evidence does your party want, Saida Falak? You want more evidence of it not just being about one individual, but several individuals? Have you gone through the details? It's not about one individual. Okay, it's not about one individual. It's not about one individual.
We don't support PFI, but also we cannot support the man on it, because earlier also several Muslim youths were arrested. They have spent years in jail, but later they were proved innocent. So the same thing should not happen in this case. If they
do you want a ban on? Okay, Saida, let me ask you. Do you want a ban on RSS?
But not on the basis of doubt. And also, of course, we want the ban on RSS.
You want a ban on RSS?
Because
okay, fantastic. And why do you want a ban on RSS?
Organization which is involved in n number of blasts across the country.
Please, Saida, please, you should read up before coming on a show on national television.
The Khaja Ajmeri bomb blast case.
No.
Makkah Masjid blast case.
Oh God. Okay. Now this is where you go wrong, Saida. This is where you go wrong. This is where you go wrong, Saida. This is where you go wrong. You see, the thing is, the beauty about this document, which is, by the way, a document a document of the Home Ministry of India in a democratic country, it details out, the beauty of this document is that it details out every crime of the PFI, right? And you want to bring all the dubious cases where they were trying to spin a Hindu terror narrative. Saida? There is everything. Are you saying everything in this? Are you saying everything in this? No, 1 minute. Let me ask you a question. And let's have you respond to you.
Why they have been?
Do you contest what is in this Gazette of India notification?
Okay.
Do you contest what's in this Gazette of India notification?
See, I've read that. I've read that. What my question is, why RSS, VHP and Bajrang Dal have not been banned yet?
Why should they be banned? Can you please tell me why should they be banned? No, can I ask you, Saida, why should they be banned? Why should they be banned? See, I'll tell you, because at the start of the debate, Saida, I told you why PFI has been banned. For terror activities, for murders, for links to Islamic State of Iraq and Syria, which is ISIS, right? For links to groups based in Bangladesh.
They are affiliated with terrorist activities.
Which terror activities, Savio?
They should be banned.
Which terror activities, Savio? Please tell me.
Related with terrorist activities, then they should be banned.
Okay.
So you back a ban on PFI, basically?
If
You're asking about PFI or RSS?
PFI. I'm asking about PFI.
No. See, I don't back PFI. We just don't back the ban on it. We don't back PFI. We don't back. We don't support PFI.
Okay, let me ask you, Savio, do you think the opposition is coming in? The opposition is coming in mainly because it's a Muslim body. I'm putting it plain and simple. Do you think they're defending PFI? I mean, not defending the PFI's activities, but saying the ban is not good simply because it's a Muslim body. Savio, do you think that's the case?
Well, let me inform the
See, nobody is defending PFI.
You can respond to Savio, Saida. Saida, you can respond to Savio. Yeah.
Saida, may I be allowed to speak, Saida? I'd like to inform the ill-informed on the panel that this particular action, the crackdown on the PFI and the ban of PFI for the next 5 years, is not an action against a religion, in this case the Muslim. It is an action against an organization that is seen as a terror organization and has very clear links with terror organizations in the country and outside the country. If you look at the ED investigations of their trail, you would see money from UAE, Bahrain, Saudi Arabia, Qatar, and various. No, it's not. Can I finish, Saida? If I gave you the time to talk, have the decency. I know you tend to get too excited, but let me. Why are you getting excited? It is a terror organization. Do you accept PFI being a terror organization?
Okay.
PFI is a terror organization. You want to accept? Do you accept it? Do you accept it?
Organization is banned.
Do you accept it to be a terror organization? Yes or no? Answer yes or no.
You just tell me.
We don't need rhetoric. We need direct answers.
But if
you tell me first, I asked you the first question. Is it a terror organization or not? Is it a terror organization or not, Saida? Terror organization or not?
No, what is? I don't understand. What is this Hindu extremist organization? 1 minute. No. 1 minute. From this morning. No, from this morning I've been hearing Congress.
Extremism and terrorism are two different aspects.
I want to know what is Hindu extremist organization. I want to know because the left has been talking about it.
PFI has been working in terror activities as far as India is concerned.
Deshatan Nigam, what is?
Not a Muslim organization.
I want to begin. I'll begin Deshatan and Kamru. 1 minute. I'll begin Deshatan and Kamru. No. I'll begin Deshatan and Kamru. 1 minute, Savio. What is?
Don't insult the Indian Muslim.
No.
PFI does not represent.
It does not. I agree with you, Savio. It does not. Savio, I agree with you. It does not.
2 points that are coming out from this debate.
Yeah. Yes, Kamru.
Yeah. Basically, there are 2 points that are coming out of your debate tonight. The first point that is there, as Tausif was just mentioning, we have got a constitution of India accepted by the entire 130 crores Indians, and we follow a rule of law. Now in Varanasi, the Shankariya Parishad, they have already drafted a 800 something page constitution already for a Hindu Rashtra.
But
now can you
ban who are they to ban? But who are they? 1 minute, I'll tell you. But who they don't represent the entire community. How can you say that, Kamru? How can you say? How can you label it as a? First of all, how can you label it as a constitution? How can you say they represent the community?
RSS. This Shankariya Parishad is backed by RSS. That is the difference.
No. Deshatan is responding to Kamru. No, I think it's false. It's false. I think it's fake news. I think that could be fake news there.
I have got the report. You want me to pass it on to you?
You discuss. You can debate that with Deshatan. You can debate it with Deshatan. Deshatan. You can debate it with Deshatan.
Top line newspaper has published this. Seconded by another panelist in this panel tonight. Tausif has also seconded it. So this cannot be fake. I take full responsibility. What I am saying in front of you, Niranjan. So this cannot be fake. Second, please, let me finish, please. Let me finish, please.
Let me answer you. You raised a fake news.
Second point. You can answer after me, sir. Let me finish.
Okay, 30 seconds. Come on.
Has RSS published any of his books of accounts till date? What are the sources of his funds? Where is the RSS registered in India?
Is RSS getting funds from Kuwait?
Constitution of India.
One minute. Is RSS getting funds from Kuwait? I want to ask you.
Why doesn't RSS have a
No. Is the RSS getting funds from Pakistan? No. I'm asking you a question, Kamru. I'm asking you. Is the RSS getting funds from Pakistan? Is the RSS getting funds from UAE? Is the RSS getting funds from Saudi Arabia, Kamru? Kamru, is the RSS getting funds from Saudi Arabia? Is the RSS getting funds from Kuwait? Is the RSS getting funds from Bahrain? Is the RSS getting funds from Oman? Is the RSS getting funds from Turkey? Is the RSS getting funds from Bangladesh? Is the RSS getting funds from Sri Lanka? Is the RSS getting funds from Maldives? Is the RSS getting funds from Mauritius?
For subversive activities within India.
No, you please tell me.
Create a Hindu Rashtra out here.
Oh, no, but I'll tell you something.
I stand by whatever I say in front of Niranjan. Now, let the government inquire on these aspects that I am telling you.
I don't think a motley group of...
What about the number of
RSS worker has accepted on court that RSS has asked him to plant bombs.
Oh God.
They are training RSS people to plant bombs.
Oh. Where's this coming from?
Affidavit on court. Affidavit on court.
Can I come in?
Yes, Deshatan Nigam wants to come in on that. He's an advocate. Let me respond to that.
See, let us be very, very clear. I am aware of number of organizations which the Swayam Sevaks have started, and they take part in the meetings of the RSS, and this Parishad, whatever Parishad they are talking about, is not one of them. And therefore, please do not spread fake news. And secondly, RSS files its income tax returns and they are done under due process of law. Please do not again spread fake news. It follows all the rules and regulations of the Income Tax Act and everything. And therefore, please don't do that. Don't do that. You are just want to divert attention from PFI. You want to give legitimacy to PFI. You want to dilute serious charges against PFI. That is what you are doing on this channel. You are doing great service to the security of this country. You are harming this nation by comparing it with RSS. Please remember, you don't have a single evidence against RSS. You don't have a single evidence against RSS. It is one organization which keeps nation as supreme. It is in the forefront of all calamities. They are the first organization which reach on the ground when calamities take place. Even in your state also. Please do not spread fake news. Please do not spread fake news. You are born for hate.
1 minute. I don't understand what is a sister organization. Sister organization. I'll tell you what is a sister organization, sir. I'll tell you what is a sister organization. I'm very well versed with this debate today. Let me tell you what a sister organization is. A sister organization would be the Campus Front of India. A sister organization would be the All India Imams Council or the AIIC. A sister organization would be the National Confederation of Human Rights Organization or the NCHRO. A sister organization would be the National Women's Front, Junior Front, Empower India Foundation, and also Rehab Foundation Kerala. And by the way, as I end this debate, just want to tell you, a sitting minister in Kerala is directly linked to the Rehab Foundation, which received money from at least 7 to 8 Gulf countries, and that is the next investigation. The Indian National League is also under the scanner. We'll follow that up. But just want to end this debate on one note. Owaisi does not speak for all Muslims. PFI never spoke for all Muslims. Just like how these fringe groups that you claim spoke for Hindus at Varanasi or God knows where. Thank you for joining us on the burning question this evening.
आग को फैलने से रोकना मुश्किल है पर नामुमकिन नहीं। अब फायरवॉल टेक्नोलॉजी के साथ सेंचुरी प्लाई क्लब प्राइम आग से बचाए।
11,000 placements last year. At Amity, we are committed to nurturing passionate, hardworking and proactive professionals.
Let's listen to what some people are saying, notably from the religious circles. Maulana Shahabuddin of the All India Tanzeem Ulama-e-Islam stated that the decision to ban PFI had come about as a message of peace from the homeland of Sufis.
कट्टरपंथी संगठन PFI पर प्रतिबंध लगा करके एक अच्छा कदम उठाया है और मैं ये वाज़ेह कर देना चाहता हूँ कि भारत की सरज़मीन पर आतंकवाद कभी भी पनप नहीं सकता है, चूँकि ये सूफियों की सरज़मीन है। सूफी विचारधारा के लोग यहाँ पे रहते हैं, इसलिए ये भारत की सरज़मीन कट्टरपंथी विचारधारा की सरज़मीन नहीं है और न यहाँ कभी भी ऐसी विचारधारा पनप सकती है जिससे मुल्क की सालमियत को ख़तरा हो या मुल्क की एकता और अखंडता को ख़तरा हो।
PFI पॉपुलर फ्रंट ऑफ इंडिया, तो ये जो तंजीम है या जो भी एक संगठन है, ये अभी कुछ ही दिनों से जब से बीजेपी गवर्नमेंट आगे आई हैं और ये सत्ता में आई हैं, तब से पॉपुलर फ्रंट बड़ा पॉपुलर हुआ है। उससे पहले तो हम इसको जानते भी नहीं थे।
They were doing all anti-national activities and time had come to ban this organization, and with lot of background work, information, cases and information from all over the state, the government of India under the leadership of Narendra Modi ji and Amit Shah ji has taken a right decision.
ये मेरी जंग थी, मेरे संगठन की लड़ाई थी और हम इस लड़ाई को बड़ी जिम्मेदारी से लड़े। काश सही इस्लाम बताया होता, सही मैसेज दिया होता, कौम के नौजवानों को गुमराह नहीं किया होता, तो आज ये बुरे दिन देखने को नहीं मिले। हमें खुशी है कि देश की सरकार ने इनके खिलाफ कार्रवाई करी और हम ऐसे हर संगठन के खिलाफ जो इस्लाम को बदनाम करेंगे, देश के खिलाफ नौजवानों को खड़ा करेंगे, हम उनके लिए लड़ाई लड़ रहे हैं, लड़ते रहेंगे और आगे भी लड़ते रहेंगे।
चरमपंथी आतंकी संगठन PFI यानी पॉपुलर फ्रंट ऑफ इंडिया, जिसे प्रतिबंधित कराने के लिए सूफी खानका एसोसिएशन पिछले कई सालों से अनवरत ज़मीनी स्तर पर संघर्ष कर रहा था। हमारे उस संघर्ष को और हमारी बातों को, तथ्यों को स्वीकार करते हुए भारत सरकार गृह मंत्रालय ने PFI को 5 वर्षों के लिए प्रतिबंधित कर दिया है। भारत सरकार के इस सराहनीय कार्य का सूफी खानका एसोसिएशन स्वागत करता है।
Let's listen to what some people are saying, notably from the religious circles. Maulana Shahabuddin of the All India Tanzeem Ulama-e-Islam stated that the decision to ban PFI had come about as a message of peace from the homeland of Sufis.
कट्टरपंथी संगठन PFI पर प्रतिबंध लगा करके एक अच्छा कदम